Lisa, thanks for coming in today to the AKW showroom and allowing me to ask you some questions about Wolverhampton and the HIA.
Pleasure.
The Home Improvement Agency Manager role, which you've taken up, what most appealed to you about it?
It was the amalgamation of 4 very separate sections to create the Home Improvement Agency, and the creating something that wasn't existing. So there was no barriers of what was, it would be something completely new to Wolverhampton.
When you took the role on, Lisa, what were the biggest challenges that you faced within the DFG?
It was amalgamating the 4 very separate sections to create the Home Improvement Agency, because that's never been done in Wolverhampton before. We've never had one section that delivers our discretionary grants for our housing assistance policy as well as the DFG. It's all been separate sections. The transformation of that to create the Home Improvement Agency and getting the staff and the organisations along with us for what we knew needed to be done. We identified that we didn't have sufficient contractors to deliver the work that we were then putting through in a timely manner. So it was looking at the procurement side and what we can do to attract contractors back into Wolverhampton and support the local pound as well.
So Lisa, when you took the role on, what were the immediate big challenges that you faced?
We were getting people withdrawing because the DFG process is a very complex application. You have to be means tested, you then have to have the work designed, architects involved, planning, lots of professionals are involved. And your average 70 plus year old hasn't got the confidence or the not necessarily the skills, but the confidence and the support in order to go through the whole process. So we were getting a lot of customers withdrawing because they were afraid of the work, or afraid of the means test, or afraid of any contributions or the financial aspect. So by flipping it and putting the customer first and focusing on supporting them, we're getting less and less withdrawals as the time goes on because they're supported all the way through the application process. We're getting more families that are coming through with children with ASD and other behavioural issues and learning disabilities, and they've got so much going on. It makes sense that we take the weight off them and support them through the process as much as possible. So by flipping it and putting the focus on the customer rather than let's get the jobs done, we are getting the jobs done. We've, in Wolverhampton this financial year, I've tripled the spend. And that's by flipping it and putting a customer focus, not flipping it and putting delivery or the work. If you put the customers first, everything else is following.
Just talking about suppliers and the supply chain, and there's so many different interfaces for you as a business. What services do you find from an adaptation supplier are beneficial to the delivery of service?
For me, it has to be the quality aspect, the speed, because now we're speeding up the whole services, so we don't want anything delayed, and the innovative element, because we're getting so much change in diagnosis and referrals, ASD, MS, ME. There's such a change in neurological divergent things that are coming through to us. We need suppliers and contractors that can keep up with the changes and be innovative and creative in what they're suggesting that we install in the different adaptations that we're doing. So those have to be the key priority. It's the relationship and the future development and how we can continue to future-proof all of the work that we deliver.
And then to the future, what are the big things that you're really focusing on at the moment that you think are going to be the challenges going ahead for the DFG?
We need to continue to put the customer first. People are living longer with conditions better. We need to make sure that they are supportive to live independently in home for as long as possible. So needs are changing. We need to incorporate more assistive technology. We need to be more creative in the adaptations that we're putting through. We need to start thinking about the future of the individual's home. If they've got palliative needs and palliative cases, do they really want to wait for us to build extensions and to wait for the large scale things? Isn't there anything that we can put in quickly that we can remove when the time comes? We need to continually be thinking about innovation and new tech. What else can we do to support people to continue to live independently for as long as we possibly can?